something's got to give. At the moment, the residents are feeling that nobody is listening to them. And that was the whole point of last night, to hear what the residents have to say, to try and work out solutions, and then to try and get those solutions over the line.
They're working on the facility now. They're extending it.
Yeah, I mean, the trial is a joke.
That's what I mean. It's going to happen.
It's a construction site down there. I mean, you can't say it's a 2-year trial and then halfway, not even 1 year into it, you're already extending it. So that's just really annoyed the locals. And that's just added to the anger, I guess, that people think that during the election campaign or by-election campaign, Labor put it in there to try and win the seat. They've walked away. It's good for people who use it, but for the people who don't use it, it's got no relevance. And for the local residents, they're getting more drug use on the street and antisocial behaviour than they've ever had. Anyone who doubts that, just go and walk through the streets of North Richmond.
A caller earlier said they've got shower facilities there before you go in. Is that for the addicts or for the construction staff? Do you know?
Well, I mean,
they've got trucks there that you go and have a shower in.
Well, I mean, some construction sites would have shower facilities, but obviously there would be
the
safe injection facilities next to or in one of the largest, community health centres in Australia. So obviously there's quite possibly showers there too.
Okay, the Minister for Health, Mental Health, Martin Foley, said you, Steve Jolly, should stop playing politics with the petty media stunts and start doing your job by joining the government on the work they're doing. What's your response?
Well, I just think it's really insulting to the locals. Last night wasn't a petty media stunt. It was the cry from the belly of Richmond residents, people there who would never in a million years vote for me or come to a council meeting, who got themselves out of their house and walked into the pub down in the middle of North Richmond to say enough is enough. We can't handle this anymore. It's like LA South Central at times. It's different than any other part of Melbourne. And yes, the council have got to lift the game, but it's the state government have got to intervene and have got to be part of the solution.
The state government created the crisis, didn't they? It might have been unintentional, but the state government created the crisis.
Well, they set up the safe injection facility, then they walked away. And that's the problem. So, whether no matter what you think of the solution, whether you think it's throwing more police at it, whether you think it's what I say, which is copy what's going on in 17 cities across America, everyone accepts that the state government have got to come back to Richmond and work with the residents to find a solution.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
Councillor Steve Jolly, City of Yarra.